How's it going, guys? Happy weekend. So it's Friday right now. As you can see, the sun's about to go down. Just spent the whole day just banging out work on the pet site. But I wanted to get this video out to you because a lot of you guys watched the last video, the day in the life video. A lot of good love on that one. Thanks so much, you guys. And a bunch of you guys were DMing me and writing in the comments below that you wanted to see this full influencer marketing case study video that I did with Matt. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm just gonna play it right now. Sorry there's no crazy cinematics or anything going on. I was planning on shooting some drone footage for you guys, but the day got away from me. So I'm gonna let it play. Quick note, I do say the word Jew in it one time, and I don't mean that in a bad way or anything. It was just like, it's just me with shitty slang. I need to learn how to filter myself better. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. I love Jews. I have a lot of good Jew friends. So I just want to throw that out there before anyone says anything mean in the comments or whatever. It's just how I talk, and it's something I need to work on. So I hope you guys enjoy the case study video. Here it is right now. Alright, so right now we're in Matt's office. This is Bankrupt's HQ. That's what it is. And let me just get rid of this little thing. So let's ask you some questions about using personality-based influencers, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, first thing is, before you were using this influencer marketing strategy, what was your marketing strategy before this? How are you getting traffic?
Just waking up every morning, just praying for it to get a sale.
Yeah, basically, we didn't have a strategy for you before that.
Nothing.
Right? We tried Facebook and it just didn't work out that well.
Yeah, we tried split testing every type of word in the world and it didn't work.
Yeah, and then let's talk about when you first got your first results. When you first got some influencers to shout out your product, how fast did you see results from that?
Like, as soon as they posted.
As soon as they
So,
posted.
I mean, it would probably be 2 to 3 days, and that was just like how long it took to ship to them.
Do you remember how much you made your first day?
Yeah, it was $320.
Off of one account? $300 off one account.
And the guy had 22,000 followers.
Jesus.
Yeah, like. And all I did was ship it to him.
Insane.
Yeah. That was after building like a little relationship with him, but
Right.
the whole process was probably 6 days.
Gotcha. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about, because I was telling these guys a little bit about the difference between the general accounts and the personality-based influencers. So like, a little recap: general, you can get them for under 200. If you're paying more than that, then
You're out.
yeah, you're getting ripped off, basically. With the general, the cool thing about them is you can pay, and then it's really quick. You pay, you give them the advertisement you want them to run, and then they post, you make money, and everyone's happy, kind of thing. They get paid, you get paid. Everything's negotiable. Like, I've had one account that I chewed down from, I shouldn't say the word I negotiated down from 800 to 200, and you basically negotiate the shit out of everything.
Yeah.
This guy negotiates to free.
To free. They're like 200s are lowest. I was like, that's awesome, and I respect that. Actually, no, I don't respect that. How about free? I'm gonna send you the product, and you're gonna become a one-time, or you know what, full-time ambassador.
But then Matt, I don't know if he was being smart or just really cheap at the time. Matt's like, fuck this, I don't even want to pay these guys. So with the personality-based influencers, these guys are like the Kim Kardashians of their niche. It's a personality, it's just one of them, so they could charge a premium. And they've usually got accounts from sizes anywhere from 100K to $1 million. And realistically, what are most people paying these accounts that are 100K to $1 million in their personality base?
Like, I'm seeing from like 500 to 2-3 grand.
Yeah. You're like 4K is what was saying.
Yeah.
That she gets paid.
Yeah.
It's one of our friends. But yeah, so basically anywhere from 500 to, and that's pretty low for personality base, to 4,000 is what you should be paying these personality people per post. And that's kind of expensive. So then Matt was a genius. He knew he wanted to get the reach of those personality people, but without paying them a whole bunch. So then Matt came up with, well, I'll let you take it away. Tell me what you kind of came up with, which is genius.
Yeah, so I just kind of, you want me to explain the whole process of how I get them, or just?
Oh, like, so you came up with the ambassador program is what I was kind of getting at.
Yeah. We have a family of ambassadors at this point. And it's basically, we approach it or pitch the product to them in a way of being like, hey, look, we love what you're about. We really think our brand would mesh well with you. We have a product designed kind of for guys like you. It's really gonna fit your day-to-day lifestyle.
Yeah, we'd love for you to be an ambassador.
Right.
Instead of, hey, how much are your rates? Okay, yeah, we'll just fuck ourselves and pay $4,000. It's more like, hey,
you kind of got to bro out with them in a way.
Yeah, you're coming at it from the completely different angle where it's like, and this is more of an advanced thing. We're gonna have this in an advanced module on advanced influencer marketing. But instead of just paying their rates, these people, you gotta treat it completely different and instead be like, hey, or at least the way you do it.
Well, it's a personal brand, so I want to, like, their Instagram is, right?
Right.
So I want to become a personal company, not like, hey, and I don't want to get the response like, thanks, guys. I want it to be like, thanks, Matt. Thanks.
Oh.
So they feel connected and they're not just like another person within this company.
That's a good point. So he's got two things working for him. When he's approaching them, it's first with, instead of, hey, I'm going to pay your rate, like what's your rate, I'm going to pay it, it's ambassador program. Yeah. So it's basically sponsoring them for free.
Right.
So it's like, hey, your shit would mesh well with our shit. We'd love to have you as an ambassador.
Right.
And the personal one-on-one connection where instead of it's Vent Grips, it's Matt from Vent Grips. So it's a one-to-one thing, which is huge.
Right.
So how's that been working out for you?
Great, like it's awesome. But yeah, it's cool. Like when they post, they'll say like, contact Matt at Vent Grips or something like that.
That's cool.
So it's not just like contact Vent Grips. Like, who do I get in contact with? Is so and so the right guy? Is so and like
right? And we'll be honest, the personality-based ones, it's more of a longer game when you're doing 100%. This kind of ambassador method or even like the coupon code method, where we'll talk about in a little bit, which also works. It works as well, but in a different way. It's faster. But when, like Matt, if you want to build relationships with these people, it's a long game, but it's so
worth it.
So worth it. Like
it's worth it in a sense of like from a financial standpoint,
right?
Obviously, and then also from like honestly like a branding standpoint, because all these bigger accounts now, they're like, yo, like guy with another rad car. All the big accounts, they all know each other, right?
Right.
So they're like, hey, whatever from Nardo M3 or whatever. Sal, go contact Matt. He's got Vent Grips, whatever. Like, I'm loving the product, and it's just becoming like so personalized. Where they're like, instead of me going and trying to find these accounts, they're contacting us directly.
It's like the equivalent of Kim Kardashian and the Kardashians being like, you know what, Vent Grips is fucking awesome. Matt's behind it. Go hit Matt up and get yourself a Vent Grip. It holds so much more weight because people love, that Kim Kardashian.
They're attached to it.
Yeah, and so then Matt's basically getting the stamp of approval from these big people, and just they're sharing it with him, which is awesome.
Yeah. It's pretty straight. Like, it's cool. Like, I didn't really even know what I was doing in the beginning. I was just kind of hoping, and like I just didn't have the money for it in the beginning to honestly pay these big accounts. But I knew I wanted them, and I had to have them.
Yeah.
So it's like this was kind of the only route for me to go.
So you started off with the general ones a little bit, right?
Yeah, so that's good. We started with the general, and obviously when you come into this, you're like, fuck, it's a numbers game. Like, I'll go get like a 3+ mil, I'll lock down 4 like 3 million follower accounts.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna fucking crush it.
And you're like, oh my god, that's 12 million eyeballs within 4 days. Like, hello, like cash, we're going to the clubs. Like, there's no way in hell. So what I would do, I would get all those accounts down. Yeah, they come at you at like, those were like $300 or $400. I would get them all to $50. And because I wasn't getting those guys to be free because they just weren't gonna take photos. They didn't have the nice cars.
Right.
Like, so, because like with all our ambassadors, we use their car as the example photo.
Right.
Like, I don't send them content that's like what works or converts the best.
Right.
But yeah, so these big accounts, I'm like, okay, I'll pay $50. I'll send you the post creative and the description. It needs to be posted at this time, like very structured. And I'm like, fuck, this is gonna be a fucking gold mine.
Yeah, you made $300 off of that 22K account.
Yeah, I'm like,
So
oh, this is like, if I do the numbers on this, I mean, this is huge. So then I wake up the next day, I'm like, okay, let's see what's going on here. I'm like, $300? I'm like,
That's all you made?
I made $300. So it was $250 because I paid the guy $50.
And this is before you started factoring in engagement.
Yeah,
Right?
and I was like, well, fuck. I was like, maybe that one just was a bad, like, hokey account.
So let's talk to these guys a little bit about engagement too, like what they're looking for, like, you know, a 3% engagement on 1 million plus, or like 5% engagement, you know, under 1 million.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then like also just say they need to have at least minimum. If it's like, well, I'd say if they have 100,000 followers, it needs to have a minimum of 30 comments. Minimum of 30 comments, and those comments can't be. It gets very like technical with but say it has to be 30 comments minimum. Then once you go into that, the comments need to be more than 3 words. Probably 20% of those need to be more than 3 words.
So you know they're not Instagramming you.
Right, and
Yeah.
they're not just like, oh, love this photo, like this, like all this shit. It's more like, oh my god, like love this photo, like love how you did the colors in this, or like something more like true to it instead of just like very general.
Well, so we don't have time to get into the coupons. We'll leave that for the actual course because we're going red on the camera right now. But dude, any final words on using influencers? So basically, start off with the general. Then once you see some results with that, then you could go a little bit more advanced and do the personality based or ambassadors, as you call it.
Yeah, I would definitely. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you always gotta try the big accounts.
You gotta try 'em, yeah. That's all I stick to, by the way, for the pet industry. Just all the big accounts, and then like the guy who did bow hunting in the Christian niche and everyone at the mastermind.
Yeah.
I just told him just do general, and they were all getting results with that.
Yeah, which you do get results. It's not like
Right.
crazy. It's just like, and they're structured and they're quick. But it's like, if you don't want to spend that much money, you could do personal as well.
Exactly. So how much money have you spent on influencers this month?
0. I mean, the whole time, the amount of money I've spent on advertising is $150.
And
I've paid 2 personals that were huge. Like, he had
Right.
100,000 followers and he gets like 14,000 likes and like 200 comments. Like,
Yeah.
the engagement's effed up. Like, he should have 1 million. And then I paid 1 big account, which is 50.
So again, we just drop in disclaimers left and right. Results not typical, but how much did you make last month?
Like 8,300.
Yeah, and like we were like, how much did you actually work? Because we went on that trip for a while, and we were in freaking Santa Barbara for a few days and stuff. So it was a pretty good ROI.
A disgusting little amount.
It's like $50, $100 to make 8,500, 8,300 or whatever.
No, I didn't spend any money last month.
Okay, maybe a bad example, or maybe a really good example. Alright, man, so well, dude, thanks so much. We'll see you inside the course. We'll do another interview and go around and shit. With that. Alright, so the last thing I want to do for you guys is give you like a little sneak peek, a little over the shoulder, if you will, of that actual course I've been working on, because a lot of you guys have been asking about it and want to see what it is, what it's all about. So let's go inside the course right now and I'll walk you through it. So we've just been talking about influencer marketing so far. And so let's get this to focus. Okay, there we go, beautiful. So this influencer marketing thing right here, this is the influencer marketing part, floods of Instagram traffic, the influencer discovery method. Here is where I show you 4 different ways to find Instagram influencers. Then I show you in the spreadsheet how to basically keep them organized, because I mean, you are going to be doing back and forth with a lot of these guys. Then I show you how to reach out to them, how to follow up with them, and close. Like, all templated out so you don't have to think. You literally just plug and play and you're good to go. These are freaking gold. And then I give you the perfect Instagram ad template depending on what you're trying to do. Like, I show you how to do contests, I show you how to do straight sales, like whatever you need, templates, dude. Like, this whole thing is templated. So then let's talk about the bonus section really fast. So the bonus section is, you could see this is the video I just gave away to you guys. So you watch that. It was kind of like a little appetizer of what this influencer marketing thing is all about. Now this bonus influencer masterclass right here, this is huge. This is my favorite video in the whole course because it gets you to think a little bit deeper and expand your mind about influencer marketing. Because influencer marketing isn't just about grabbing influencers on Instagram. Like, even though that works, it's going to get expensive in a year or maybe 2 years. And I show you here how to reach out to bloggers, how to reach out to YouTubers, how to reach out to podcasters, and give you case studies and stuff. Like, I even show you how I got featured on a top 10 podcast. Okay, so this is crazy stuff. No one teaches this shit. Now you can see there's a couple more things in this bonus section that might not make sense right now. That's okay. So let's go back to like me talking to you guys. So, like I said, I always like to go overboard when I'm making stuff because I was like, okay, this is how you do the influencer marketing. It's the quickest and easiest and probably the cheapest as of right now marketing or traffic strategy right now online. But then I was thinking, okay, if I were starting from scratch and I want to get started the right way, how would I do it? I would first need a product, and then I would need a high converting website. So I show you how to do both of those. Let me show you those. So that was part 3, the traffic, and part 1 is all about finding a product that will help you make $10,000 a month. So this is very Instagram specific. So I show you how to find the best niches on Instagram. I just lay them out for you. Then I show you how to find your 10K per month product to sell, because this is pretty huge. A lot of people, the thing holding them back from making money is they don't even have a product to sell. So I show you how to source and fulfill your own orders in 5 minutes a day. I show you how to get products from China or get them from the US and basically drop ship, or how to do in-house fulfillment depending on what you want to do. If you want to get a third-party supplier, I show you how to do all of that. So depending on what you like to do, there's definitely going to be a method that works for you. And if you don't want to deal with the hassle of holding your own product, even though having your own product will give you the best margins, then I give you a bonus down here called Master Sales Affiliate. Now, in case you guys don't know what affiliate marketing is, it's pretty freaking cool. It's when you sell another person's product and then you get a commission based on what you sell. And then they take care of all of the dirty work. They take care of all the fulfillment and all the customer service. It's pretty freaking awesome. So an example of an affiliate program is Amazon. They have a great affiliate program. Well, I shouldn't say great. I should say it's really well known. Sorry, my arm's getting a little tired. And their affiliate program is called Amazon Associates. It only pays 4 to 10% based on what products that you sell for them. That's not that great of a commission, as you guys could probably guess. Well, inside this course, I show you how to get up to 70% commission depending on the product you're selling. So if you're selling digital products or softwares or services online, I could show you how to get up to 70% commissions. Actually 75% commissions. That's what I show you how to do in the course. If you're selling physical products, I first show you how to find places that will pay you up to 35%. And then also, if you just like companies out there and you want to work with them, I show you how to negotiate with them, which is really freaking cool. All templated out, of course. So that is really freaking cool. So now you guys know, like, in case any of you guys are selling Amazon stuff, like if you're a YouTuber, for example, and you're getting paid when people click on the links in your description underneath your videos, people click on that and maybe, you know, you get paid $10 for every, I don't know, microphone you sell for them when you make them like $100. Well then, shit, why not just go straight to the microphone maker and instead get $35? You know, it's that kind of thinking that I show you how to actually implement and execute. So let's talk about the last part of it, which is your high converting website. This is pretty freaking cool. So let's go back into the screen share situation I'm just doing. This is the poor man's screen share right here. just I want to get it out to you guys fast. So part 2, your high converting website. So we went over the traffic, we went over the 10K product idea. Now the only thing missing is a high converting website. So as you can see here, I show you how to create your Shopify website. I got them to hook it up where they allow you to create a site for 2 weeks free with no credit card required. And so then that's pretty freaking cool for you guys. And the reason I like Shopify is it's so easy to set up, and the reason that you guys should get started with a Shopify site if you join this course is because in Set Up Your Website 101, I take you inside 2 of my sites, 2 sites that are actually making sales, and show you guys exactly all of my settings so you can literally copy them, not even have to think. So you can get your website set up in literally 10 minutes. It's insane. And then I give you the perfect product sales page. I show you what your product sales page should look like to convert the highest. And I show you how to use like a short form sales page, a long form sales page, because some things like a t-shirt, that doesn't need much explaining. But if you're selling something like a watch or a trinket, that might need a little bit more explaining, and so then you'll want to use a longer sales page, which, you know, makes sense, right? Cool. So that, my friends, is the basic gist of it. So I show you how to find your 10K product idea, I show you how to create your high converting website, and I show you how to get floods of Instagram traffic. And you could literally have all this set up in literally one day and have a business going within 24 hours. I know it sounds gimmicky, I know it sounds crazy, but like, it's insane. Like, there's a couple of you guys that will just suspend your disbelief for a little bit and want to check it out, and you'll be like, this is fucking insane. So here's the deal. If you guys are interested in it, shoot me a DM on Instagram at Mr. Jeff Larson. I'm going to open it up to a couple beta testers. And also, I'm going to take this video down on Tuesday. Okay, so make sure you guys watch this, make sure you take action, and the beta program was going to close down Tuesday as well. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Closing thought, since you guys are probably going to be going out this weekend, here, let me change arms with this, is when you're going out, bring a lot of energy, because charisma is 90% energy. It's pretty freaking crazy, because think about, like, if you think about people who you're just attracted to, like, you know, celebrities or even people in a room, like people who really know how to work a room, the it factor that they have is usually energy. They're probably coming in like, oh yeah, what's going on, guys, as opposed to just like, oh hey, what's going on. So be the freaking lighthouse this weekend. That's my challenge to you guys. Cool. So I hope we all had a good time just shooting the shit right here. And I'm going to cruise out. I'm going to get this video guys up for you guys and enjoy the weekend. Phew.